All right, fantasy implications are at stake right now. So I'm in my buddy Cody Slack's league, doing fantasy football, and I'm up against two players right now. And if these two players do really good, which they're on the same team, so there is a possibility that one has to do better than the other, hopefully, and I'm praying for New England's defense to put a stop to any sort of forward progress. Whew. It's fourth and... Oh, shit. 4th and 5. This is perfect, by the way. Because Baltimore's backup QB is currently in. Which means I have a very good shot of winning this. Ty Lord, my boy, dude. My sexy young man, dude. I got those Diddy vibes. What up, my Bruni? My brony? My home dog. Give me 1 second here, folks. Trying to get a few things started. Just relaxing. By relaxing, I assume relaxing at this point is keyword for gooning. I assume that my boy is gooning. It's a healthy assumption. My home dog. My brony brother. But what's up, people? I know why you guys are here. I know you guys are just wanting to see me. You guys want to see me goon. Fellowship of the gooning. Give me a few seconds, you guys. I am doing something real quick. Slightly important, but not too crazily important. Thank goodness. Okay. What's up, Landon? What's good, G? Oh, my boy Ty Lord is waiting for Arc to install. Okay. So you're gooning to the installation screen for the updates. No matter what, I just want to assume that my biological stepson is gooning. I think that's my biological stepson. That's what I want to imagine. Is it weird that I'm just imagining all my home dogs gooning? Granted, it happens. Okay. I guess I don't know what I'm doing, bro. Oh, man, this is funny. Give me 1 second, my Bruni brothers. Hold on. I think I figured out something. Give me 1 second here. My bronies. Okay, we got this. OMG. Okay. Do I enjoy eating drywall? Maybe. Do you? You can all be my brawny brothers. I don't know, dude. Oh, shit. Hold on. Zay Flowers just got a touchdown. Shit. Oh. Crap. And it was a big old rushing touchdown. Trevion Henderson isn't coming back into this game either. You know what? It looks like I am actually going to lose. I might actually lose this. Now, I still could win, but I need San Francisco's kicker to have a fantastic game. Chances are he will. But Zay Flowers getting a fucking rushing touchdown does not help this at all. Let's just hope the rest of the game they shut these fuckers down. No more touchdowns. Not a good thing, man. Not a good thing. I'm always feeling stressed. Not always. Michael Saylor. Oh, my bronies. What do I do? Michael Saylor. So I have rare eyes. What does that mean? My eyes are blue. I don't think blue eyes are particularly rare, but they're not super common either. I am so disappointed right now. I mean, chances are I probably will win, but that's really not good. Zay Flowers getting a fucking rushing touchdown. Blue eyes are fairly rare, yeah. Still a recessive trait. I'm sorry, I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. chances are I'm going to win this game. But, ugh. I hope that the Pats just eat up most of the clock. Now, chances are I'm probably overreacting to this, but dude, I've like, it's just the thing that pisses me off is I clearly have the better team. And one injury could potentially derail that. I don't know if it will, though. Because if I lose this year, because last year I was only a couple points away from getting into the championship. Each year in this fantasy league, by the way, I've placed in the number 1 seed. This year was no exception. The last 3 years, number 1 seed. All because I draft wide receivers primarily. And I don't really give two shits about the running back position. Now, I do get good running backs, middle of the road, but I get 3 wide receivers that are fantastic. It just sucks when you have the clearly better team. Chances are I'm going to win. But I need the Pats defense to play their fucking heart out next quarter. Their defense needs to do everything in their power. And dude, their offense just can't play. Yeah, I think the Pats are screwed. I think the Pats are screwed, man. And I'm looking at this and like, this is what we're looking at right now. Right? This is what we're looking at.
Laugh out
right?
loud.
Boom. Now, like I said, I still have Eddie Pinheiro as my kicker for tomorrow. And chances are that if these guys don't really score anything or do anything crazy, I'm still within striking distance to win this. But this revolves around them not doing anything. And, okay, let's see. Okay, Drake May's doing all right. Eat up the clock, man. Eat up the clock. Give your defense a rest. My God, this is a nail biter. This is a nail biter. As long as they can just, as long as it's within manageable reach. So the goal is just freaking. Woo. I'm nervous. I'm effing nervous right now, you guys. Seriously. Fantasy football, when it comes to playoff time, is ridiculously nerve-wracking. Like, I don't know what it is or how how I would exactly describe it, but he's kind of crazy. But how's everybody doing tonight? I hope all of my brony brothers and sisters are doing well. Can I teach you how to what? What are you guys talking about? What are we all teaching each other here? Are you guys teaching each other naughty things? Please, for the love of God, don't be doing that. We don't have time for this. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh, what? Baltimore recovered it? Oh, man. So Drake May fumbled it. Baltimore recovers. Oh, that puts them in the position to actually get a touchdown. Man. Okay. 1st and 15, I will take that. I don't care if they get field goals. No touchdowns. And if they do get a touchdown, I hope it's to some rando player that's not on my opposing person's fantasy team. This is intense, you guys. This is intense. Fantasy championship implications on the line. Well, passed it to Zay Flowers. Of course you did, you stupid son of a bitch. Man. It's not who... Oof. Dude, all it takes is one play. Now, I'm really hoping the Pats defense can do something, you know. They got to stop this Baltimore team. I'm praying, dude. I really thought Trevion Henderson was going to kick some ass today, but nope. Went out with a concussion. Dude, this is so fucking nerve-wracking. I really don't know if I'm actually going to be able to win fantasy. I think the worst part about this is if I do lose, it's the most undeserved loss ever in fantasy. Mainly because I clearly have the better team. That's what's worse about this. But, yeah. Oh. Man, dude. This is nerve-wracking. See, oh. End of the third, okay. Did they get a 1st and 10? Damn it. I mean, here's all I'm asking. All I'm fucking asking is this. Please, for the love of God, just, this is crazy. Like, this is a score that we're dealing with here. All right, hold on. That's the score we're dealing with, all right? Sure. All right. Let's see here. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Heck yeah, what a beast, dude. What a stud, dude. What a stud. My boy. But yeah, man, Oh, they have a link. So you're from the trans streamers Reddit community. Oh, they're linking. It's nice that they recognize one of their own. Okay, I'm not really a part of the LGBTQ. I'm not a part of the Alphabet Mafia, but I do my thing. It's good that we don't listen to woke people anymore. I think it was a good thing that we determined listening to woke people was a bad idea. Hell yeah. What are y'all doing? Oh yeah. Why are you gay? You are gay. It's okay. It's okay to be gay. Let's rejoice with the boys in the gay way. All right. Everybody's woke. Who's woke? Are you woke? But man, this whole fantasy football thing's getting me all riled up, dude. My mussy. Ah, shit. It's looking like I'm not gonna win. At least I probably won't if depending on who gets a touchdown. And if Derrick Henry gets a touchdown, I'm seriously fucked. Shit. Of course Derrick Henry gets a fucking touchdown. Well, go figure. So, chances are as long as fuck. Dude, that pisses me off so much. I literally have the best fucking team. And one of my players decides to go down with an injury. Obviously, it doesn't, the things happen, but that's so annoying. This is irritating, man. How frustrating. Now, I'm lucky I got Pinheiro, because Pinheiro's actually been playing really well. But yeah, Derrick Henry and Zay Flowers better not do anything else the rest of this fucking game. Or else I'm fucked. That really is a bummer. That's the one thing I hate about fantasy football. Is it's fun and you can construct like the best team possible. And still, yeah. Go fucking figure. Go figure. That irritates me. That really irritates me. Vacation Time 247 is saying silver and gold are hitting new all-time highs at this very moment. No, I'm not gambling on Sunday ET. I'm playing in my buddy's fantasy league. And I'm a little bit annoyed. In fact, I'm quite a bit annoyed because it's like my team was actually good. One of my players goes down very early with an injury. In this game, specifically. Now, I still have a shot to win this. Like, luckily I have a decent kicker. But that may not be enough. Yeah, This is ridiculous, man. Well, I mean, I hope New England just has a really long drive at this point. Because this is ridiculous, man. I really thought I was going to go to the fantasy championship, but honestly, depending on how this quarter turns out, I may not. I mean, it really is irritating, beyond all measure. Some people on Twitter were saying that he was faking his injury, but I don't know. I don't think you really can fake it. I mean, I guess you could fake it. I don't know. Trevion Henderson, man. You had a good season. You got me as far as you could. Appreciate you, dog. But not a good time to get injured. Ugh. This is why I hate fantasy football sometimes. The irony is, like I said, I every year in the last 3 years, I've scored more fantasy points than every team. Every time. In the last 3 years. Won the championship before. Almost went to the championship only by a few points. And then this year may end up being the same situation. I will barely make it. And somebody, it pisses me off, man. For the first time, am going to root for San Francisco to win tomorrow. And I'm hoping that it's a field goal. I'm hoping my boy Pinheiro gets all the field goals his heart can desire. Because this is ridiculous. Well, it's frustrating, man. What's worse is I'm getting beat by fucking Derrick Henry. Ugh. This is the current score. This is the beatdown that I somehow deserve. Ugh. That's the score. Now, granted, it's possible I'll still win this. But it's really a coin flip. Like a legit coin flip here. Okay, now, New England needs to stop this team. Like I said, if they can just... If the New England defense can just halt Baltimore in their tracks, that's all I need. New England has a good enough defense to block, to stop Derrick Henry. They should. But so far they haven't. And that is so effing frustrating, man. This game is wild. Fantasy football championship implications are on the line, folks. On the line. And I don't know what to do. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. But when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain. With or without you. All right. Oh, they just completed the 2-point conversion. Oh, boy. All right. All New England has to do. Their defense needs to put the pressure on Baltimore. That's all I'm asking. You guys, I'm pissed, dude. I'm angry. Like, that's the one thing about fantasy football that just pisses me off to no end. I'm going to say this right now. Is that you lose when you don't deserve to lose, and sometimes you win when you don't deserve to win. That's just all there is to it. Statistically speaking, it is crazy because, like, by all technicality, I should have won. It is wild, though. Like I said, this year, again, last 3 years in this league, I had the most fantasy points in the last 3 years. 3 years ago, most fantasy points. 2 years ago, most fantasy points. 1 year ago, this year, most fantasy points. So you'd think that my team would be good enough collectively to win. But no, not collectively at all. They ain't winning shit. So fantasy football is a fickle bitch. Doing fantasy football, my brony brother. And it upsets me. Makes me angry. Oh, yeah. I love playing fantasy football, but sometimes it pisses me off. Cheers, though. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I should put eyebrows on. What's the point?
Laugh out loud.
Thank you for the subscribe, my brony brother. Yeah, I'm doing fantasy football, Ruth. Thank you for the subscribe, though. I appreciate it. Sorry, you guys, I'm not in the best mood out there right now. You know, I'm a big fan of fantasy football, but just when games like this happen, you know. Okay, New England, you just got to stop him. All I ask is that you stop Tyler Huntley. I'm not asking for much. Come on, interception, something. Oh. Okay, let's Diop. Okay. Yeah, quite literally though, man, this has to. New England's gotten to. New England has to do something. Just stop them. All I'm asking is that you stop Baltimore. Just stop them. Yeah, it's possible I might be relegated to third place this year. If I even get third, I'll probably get fourth place because that's what happened last year. Almost go to the championship and then end up in fourth place. That's just the worst. What's worse is I have the best team in the league. Okay, hold on. Come on, New England, just fucking block. New England's defense, I pray, just do something. Okay, New England's defense is actually doing something. Good. Holy smokes, New England's defense might have just saved my fantasy season. New England's defense may have just, hopefully, saved my fantasy season. So fucking frustrating. Fourth and 9, Baltimore Ravens. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, so there's a chance. There is a chance. Now, we still have to see how this game plays out. Whew. It is not over in any way, shape, or form. Okay. Now it's up to New England to come up with a drive. Hopefully, they get a touchdown with 0 seconds remaining. This is straight up like I'm still not out of the woods yet, dude. I mean, I still have as long as his players don't score any more points the rest of this quarter, I still have a decent shot of winning tomorrow. But it's all relying on my kicker for the San Francisco 49ers. This is it. This is it, dude. I got bailed out a little bit by the defense. This is going to be a nail-biter. Now, chances are I might go to the championship. Tomorrow determines if I lose or go to the championship. But Trevion Henderson, man, him going out was just was really tough. That was really tough, man. I did not see that one coming. I didn't see it coming, man. Hell, I don't think a lot of people did on that. So it was wild, man. Wild. Trevion. How's it going, my brony brothers? Whoa, did you just call me out as a ginger? I just got called out as a ginger, dude. How dare you? How dare you? But no, it's this has been a wild game to watch, man. Or at least keep track of. What if I'm wrong and you were right all along? So get this, I'll put you on my wish list. Put a star right by your name. Yeah, my grandpappy was from Mexico. So I am part Mexican. Only 25% though. What up? I am an unk. Okay, New England's advancing it up the field. Now, I'm praying that they don't send this game into overtime. The last thing that I want right now is this game to go to overtime. I'd rather the Pats just get a touchdown with barely any time left. It depends on what their defense is able to pull off, though. So there is actually a chance that I win. I will need 7 points from my kicker tomorrow. I will need 7 points from my kicker. Now, what's crazy is my kicker actually has this ability to do everything I need him to do. 'Cause Indianapolis actually has a really good defense. Oof. This is crazy, you guys. Crazy. Oh, man. This is a nail biter, though. This game right here is a certified nail biter. Okay, 3rd and 2. Come on, New England. Just come on, man. Dude, this is intense. Look at this. 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in this game. They got to go for it, man. It's 4th and 2. Okay, thank God. Woo! Pass short complete. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, dude, this is a nail biter, man. This is a freaking nail biter right here. What a crazy ass game, though. Sincerely, a crazy game. See, that's the one thing that's crazy about fantasy football is just like the number of variables that can happen in a game. It's a real thing, man. It's a real deal, dude. You don't know what's gonna happen. You just don't. What up, my brony brother? How you doing, bro? Are you a pink brony bro? And you dance at the gay club? Oh my God. I'm just having fun. On the stage in my hooves. I'm wearing a man thong down at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on crapping down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the... Come on, touchdown, 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 please. I don't want this game to go to overtime. It's the last thing I want right now. I'm doing pretty good, my brony brother. I'm really nervous about this. Okay, Ramondre Stevenson just got a touchdown. Unbelievable. Now New England, I need your defense to stomp, and I mean stomp, the F out of Baltimore right now. Like, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous about this because, like, I can't afford to, oof, yeah, crazy. Hindsight is 2020. Oh man, my lineup was so good too. We're gonna see what happens here in just a second. All it takes is one play. I'm nervous, you guys. Okay, dude. They gotta put a stop. Please. Please. Just stop Baltimore, dude. Just stop them right in their fucking tracks, dude. Come on, man. This is intense. This is intense right here. Look at that. Whew. Oh, wow. 2nd and 15. Shit. I'm not doing a home tour, though. It would be kind of fun to do a home tour, not going to lie. But ugh. This is unreal, you guys. This is unreal. I mean, like, the next 1 minute and 57 seconds is extremely important in this game. New England, I pray, I beg of you, please stop Baltimore right in their fucking tracks. That's all I ask. Because I got to rely on my kicker tomorrow to bail me out. Zay Flowers just fumbled the ball. Oh, no way. So he caught it. That actually is very good for me. Oh my goodness. That is extremely good for me. Zay Flowers just fumbled the ball. This is perfect. That is perfect. I have a very, very manageable chance of winning. Holy crap. So Zay Flowers caught the pass, and after he caught it, he fumbled the ball. That is crazy. So now all I need to win tomorrow is 6 fantasy points for my kicker, which is extremely doable. Oh, wow. This is huge. So I don't like relying on my kicker, but this is fundamental, man. This is fundamental. Can Eddie Pinheiro, which I think he can, kick some butt on Monday Night Football? 49ers are good at getting in the red zone. Indianapolis might give them some trouble. But San Francisco's playing for their playoff life, so they're going to do whatever it takes. This is so crazy. That was something I wasn't expecting. Baltimore's trying to stop the clock. So I think Baltimore just used their final timeout. Fake real Garza's in the house. Oh no. Dude, this is insane. This is crazy, you guys. Crazy. Drake May just went for 16 yards? No way. That's game over. So there is still a chance that I win this game. I did not think this would be a possibility, but it is a possibility. All I have to do, all my team, and not what I have to do, is what Eddie Pinheiro for the San Francisco 49ers has to do. He has to get me, only has to get me, and I can't believe I'm saying this, 6 fantasy points. That's all. All I need is 6 fantasy points, and I win. Now this is doable. If I can't, if my kicker can't pull this off, then I'm not going to the championship. I only have a 5.56 differential right now between my opponent and me. So the chances are definitely in my favor that I'm winning this. That's for sure. But whoo. I gotta thank the Pats defense, man. Thank you, Patriots defense, for helping me win this ball game potentially. Potentially. Now, I am in a better position than I ever could have been because of what happened. So, quick summary. I almost got totally screwed by my opponent, Jesse, right? But 279.62 fantasy points is what he has, and I have 274.06. I only need my kicker right here, by the way, right there, Eddie Pinheiro. If you guys can see him, I need him to get me 6 fantasy points, which is doable. Very, very doable. But yeah, I am solely relying on my kicker to get me to the championship. Granted, I'm not anti-kicker, by the way. In fact, I'm very pro-kicker. But this is huge. So San Francisco better get to the red zone quite a bit and within field goal range. And please, for the love of Pete, make your field goals, Eddie Pinheiro. Seriously. All he would need to do is kick 2 field goals. 2 field goals, and I win. And an extra point would be a nice little cushion, too. Just in case he misses a field goal. So it's going to be an interesting game. Hopefully San Fran lights it up. But yeah, 3 extra points and 1 field goal would be all I would need. All I would need. Whew. Like I said, I don't feel very comfortable relying on my kicker to do these things, but honestly, the matchup this week is very favorable. Eddie Pinheiro, honestly, has been on a roll. He's been kicking like a beast, like a champion. And San Francisco doesn't appear to be wavering from him. So, but odds are in my favor. Still doesn't mean that I'm going to win, but chances are odds are in my favor, right? Very much in my favor. Yes, fake real Garza, that sure was pretty funny. Why not? Okay, I was in a bad mood earlier. Not because of anything, really the fantasy game. So, I'm still in it. I'm not totally effed yet. But this is crazy, man. This is wild. Oh, you guys are blowing my mind, man. Blowing my mind. $141.30. I was trying to sell 141. Oh, we're probably not going to sell it at that price. I'm going to get a fat dividend, though. I'm going to get a very sexy dividend here pretty soon from the Vanguard Total World Index. Damn, dude. That's the one thing I love about the VT is it holds a lot of international companies, and those international companies tend to pay higher yielding dividends. So it's kind of a win-win situation. But yeah, Vanguard Total World Index is my favorite equities ETF. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. It is the GOAT in my opinion. He's probably one of the greatest of all time. Yeah, I'm saying it. I'm saying it. It's the GOAT, dude. It's the GOAT. Do people agree with me on this sentiment? No. People don't always agree with Daddy. Oh, yeah. Damn, you're very sexy. This is crazy, though. But yeah, I'm pretty excited, though. I think that I think what we're witnessing here, when it comes down to it, is greatness. We're witnessing pure greatness, man. The championship, it's here, dude. I am relying heavily on my kicker to bail me out. Yeah, I got pretty bailed out on that last play. Zay Flowers, dude, thank you for fumbling. Seriously. That makes it to where I only need 6 points for my kicker, which is doable, by the way, with how Eddie Piñeiro's been playing. And I'm really, really hoping that they choose to use him in the game plan because, yeah. Dude, he's done really well with the Niners this year, so he's a very reliable kicker. And I'm very glad to have him. I think he's going to be I hope that this matchup is a favorable one. I'm really hoping because I am desperate for a fantasy win. Now, like I said, 6 fantasy points is all I need from Piñeiro. I mean, gladly I'll take more. More the merrier. But this is it. I mean, it's do or die. My kicker is going to be the sole reason I either go to the championship or miss it this year. It's all in the hands of my kicker. Win or go home, dude. This is rough. It sucks. I kind of wish I would have been second place because I was looking at the second place because my boy Ben Hodges, I would have had to play him, my boy, and his fantasy lineup's not doing too hot right now. So that would have been an easy win. But instead, maybe being first seed isn't what it's all cracked out to be. Crazy. Fake real Garza. You're just going to make people want to give me money. That's what's going to happen, dog. I don't know what happens, dude. Why are you telling everybody to tap unsubscribe, dude? We got fake real Garza in the house. Am I homosexual? I look pretty gay. Why am I gay? I look a little gay. Don't get me wrong. I got the gay look. Everybody's jealous. I understand that. Everybody's extremely jealous of how sexy I am. And they wish to be inside my ass.
My feelings and emotions and memories. Every one of us, Frog, will be able to use your memories and all of the other human memories against the humans. And we will... Oh, God. I'm sorry, Ellen. Not that I want to speed this along, but what's happening right now? Sorry. We just assimilated another human named Kyle, and he had some terrifying memories that we just...
Well, my odds of winning are actually pretty good, all things considered, and it will be a very fun Monday game to watch. I have low T. Are you guys saying that I have low T? Low testosterone? Well, would a low testosterone man be able to do push-ups during his live stream? I'm a low T man. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Who am I? Am I very low T? Am I high T? BRB. BRB. LOL. I am going to be... I want to do some push-ups on the side. You guys ready for me to do these push-ups? I think you are. Do you understand? All right. I'm going to do them off camera, though. Okay, so the person who's being a dick to you, by the way, that's the fake real Garza. That is not the true real Garza. I am the real Garza. Joshua Flash says Garl. I still don't know what Garl means, though. Bitcoin is Clickcoin. I think we can all agree to that, huh? Yeah, it's tough to say. I know that there is a fake real Garza, though, that permeates on this channel. But he is a fake. He ain't the real McCoy. He ain't me. He's not daddy. He wishes he was daddy, though. Who are we banning? No, who are you trying to ban? Team Fortress, who are you trying to ban, man? I usually don't like to ban anybody, but the guy who was faking the real Garza stuff, I was like, I'm kind of done with this. I'm not going to have this guy tarnish my lack of tarnished brand. No. So I decided to actually put the ban hammer on him. I usually don't do that either. I'm not a fan of banning. I don't like to ban. I think I banned him. At least I hope I did. The Epstein files, dude. Dude, everybody's talking about those Epstein files right now, bro. Everybody. The question is the real Gaza, am I on the files? Am I on those files? I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out soon enough. Okay. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Why do you have to be so sexy? Tell me why. Oh, why? What did I do to your pussy? Did I make it a mercy every time? Where do I go? What do I know? Why is my mercy the bussy? My life is brilliant. My love is pure. And I saw an angel. Of that I'm sure. She smiled at me on the subway. She was with another man. But I won't lose no sleep on that. 'Cause I've got a plan. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be on you. I gotta take out my trash. Yes, she caught my eye as I walked on by. She could see from my face that I was fucking high, and I don't think that I'll see her again, but we shared a moment that will last until the end. Here we go. I'm gonna take out my trash. Hey boy, what you got? Don't leave me on the phone. Uh-oh. Don't want no trouble in the house. Hey boy, what you got? Can't take this anymore. Oh no. You might just be my hero. Get out of your head. Get into your eye. Get out of my head. Hey boy, what you got? Hey boy, what you got? Can't take this anymore. Uh-oh, I don't want no trouble in the house. If you want some love and you can't say why, gotta tell that boy, you gotta hold him tight. Gotta let him know, gotta let it show, and gotta hope that feeling grows. If you want that guy, you gotta let it see. Gotta turn his head, turn up the heat. If you want that guy, you gotta make him yours. How did I learn how to be a marketing genius? Well, I'm a genius, bruh. No, honestly, what I figured out was if I have a high quality show, and what I mean by a high quality show is high quality video, high quality audio, and if I can keep the audio in the video high quality, I can look however I want to look. In fact, oddly enough, the worse I look, the better it works out. The worse I personally look. Now, if the video is good, if the video is grainy, this is going to suck. Yeah, just like my biological stepson Tyler said, yeah, I play a lot of the older games. I don't even really play a lot of video games anymore. A lot of the times I'm studying like programming languages and stuff these days, and I mean, I was already at least fairly proficient in like C++ and stuff like that, but like learning these newer languages has been really fun just because you could do so much with newer programming languages. But yeah, I basically, when it comes down to it, I love using computers for different things. I've actually kind of started to fall in love with video editing, oddly enough. Who would have thought that I, of all people, would have fallen in love with video editing? That was not in anybody's bingo card. But yeah, I don't play a lot of video games anymore like I used to. I do like to play Armada, Star Trek Armada. I like to play a lot of those older Star Trek games. But yeah, a lot of the games these days, I don't know. I'm not feeling it with a lot of the games today. In fact, I prefer the games from I prefer the older games, to be honest. I felt like there was more of an emphasis on gameplay, and I felt like the stories were just better. The storylines just felt better in a lot of those older games. And in a lot of newer games, I always feel like they're trying to sell me something, or I feel like they're putting too many parts to the game, or I feel like they're overdoing it on the graphics. Honestly, I just want a game that is not only fun to play, but also really gets me going, man. Biological stepson, yeah, dude. Just accept it. Just accept it. My God. Oh, 6'7". Okay, I mean, if that's all it takes for you to become a subscriber, by the way, I'll say 6'7", yeah. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 67, 6'7", 6'7", for the win. For 3. So, Blitzball World Series, by the way, can I give a shout out to Blitzball World Series? Is this the Blitzball from Final Fantasy X? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? For all of you for all of you old heads out there, Final Fantasy X is an amazing RPG. It's an amazing role-playing game. I recommend anybody play it because it's just unbelievable. It's just a very good game. And to those of you who have not played it, you gotta play it, brother. It's a fantabulous game, dude. So there is a very good chance that I'm still going to win my fantasy game, which I wasn't sure if that was going to happen. I was like, uh-oh. My kicker does need to have a good game tomorrow. As long as my kicker gets 6 or more points, I'm ready. Yeah, dude. By the way, thank you for the subscribe, Blitzball World Series. I appreciate it, my brony brother. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". How many times do you guys think I could say 6'7", by the way? All right. So we're going to do a counter. All right. I need a counter. You'll send 5 gifted if I say 6'7". Yeah, I've already said. Okay. All right. I'll tell you what. We're gonna put up a counter. First, I got to go to a website real quick. We're gonna go to main window capture. We're gonna go on the internets. Okay. Okay, give me a second. We're going to use free online tally counter. Okay, we oh god. This is going to be the cringiest you guys are about already witnessed internet cringe history, all right? You're going to see the cringiest side of the internet ever. You're going to regret it. You're going to say, like, why did I come here? So I got this counter. All right, you guys see the counter? All right, so I'm going to say 6'7", and you guys are going to see that counter right there. I'm going to put it probably right here. Let's make it, there we go. Let's make it a little more visible. All right, so how many times do you guys think I could say 6'7"? I'm ashamed that I'm doing this. I really am. Ready? 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 67, 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Oh. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Oh, 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Okay, I did 100. I did 6, 7, 100 times. I am actually pleased with myself in the sense that I think I just rage baited an entire generation. I successfully rage baited an entire generation, and I love it. I'm pretty sure I did more than 100 because I did fail to count properly, but I'm proud. I think a lot of the chillins out there are not happy about what I did. I have so many people mad at me right now. So many people mad at me that I did 6, 7, 100 times. The fact of the matter is I did it, dude. I'm not shouting out your friend for his birthday party. I'm not saying that name, dude. I'll just say happy birthday, Nick. And I'm not saying the last name because I know it's a troll. But happy birthday, Nick. Not saying your last name. You're on the Michael Garza Show. You've made it. Bizarro. Are you talking about fake real Garza? So fake real Garza has been penetrating the chat. I finally had to ban him. He was getting too ridiculous. He was tarnishing the already bad name of Michael Garza. Okay? I couldn't have that. I didn't want that. Cheers. Thank you guys for subscribing, by the way. The more subscribers we have, the better. So please make sure you guys tap the subscribe button. I'm so happy right now, dude. I didn't think this would be possible, but look at this. I am within. I have a 75% odds of winning. Like these are my odds of winning the fantasy playoffs. I had Henderson too. But look at this. I have one more player that has to play, and that's Eddie Pinheiro. All he needs to do is give me 6 freaking points. As long as Eddie Pinheiro can give me 6 or more points tomorrow, I advance to the championship. If he cannot do that, then I lose. I have every opportunity here. Every opportunity. And I'll tell you what, man, fantasy football is a fickle bitch. For the last 3 years, I'm not kidding you, including this year. So this year, last year, and the year before last. Every single year, I have scored the most total fantasy points in the league. And I always have the best record, right? basically 2 years ago, I won it all. I won the championship. Last year, I came very close to getting to the championship, but I ended up losing out the rest of the way. This is in the playoffs, so I was only like 4 points away from getting into the fantasy championship, which sucked. So but I've made the playoffs every single year in fantasy, every single year, and it's exciting. But man, I felt like last year I got robbed. I really did. I was that fucking close. I was that freaking close, dude. So, random guy, my biological step brony brother, is wondering if my hair is real. Well, it feels pretty real. Feels like it's in there. Maybe. Michael Saylor, he's so sexy. Dude, I'm gonna get a fat freaking dividend, dude. I love my dividends. My hair is fake like Ty Lord's titties, dude. Ty Lord's tits. Well, my biological step brony son is giving me emoji kisses. What the hell? A new account on Yahoo has been ranked platinum, and I think this gives me the hardest schedule throughout the year. Or am I tripping? I don't know, dude. I don't know. All I know is I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I mean, chances are I'm probably going to win tomorrow. Like, those are the probabilities. The chances are I win tomorrow, and I'm good. There's also the likelihood that I lose. Now, it all hinders on whether Eddie Pinheiro can make his field goals. So far this year, he's been perfect. 49ers have been pretty good about getting into the end zone. So, we're going to see what happens. I'm excited for this game tomorrow, though. As long as there's a win tomorrow. I got gas in the tank. I got money in the bank. I got news for you, baby. You're looking at the man. Got skin in the game. Heading for the Hall of Fame. Got news for you, baby, baby. You're looking at the man, right and the gun. First in command, my testimony. I'll take the stand. Who's the man? Who's the man? I'm the man with a plan. I'm the man. I don't give a damn. I'm the man. Oh, oh, I'm the man. I got gas in the tank. I got money in the bank. I got news for you, baby. You're looking at the man. I got skin in the game. I'm heading for the Hall of Fame. I'm gonna shake my ass all night, ass all night, ass all night. I'm gonna shake my ass because my ass is so tight. I'm gonna shake my ass all night, ass all night, ass all night. I'm gonna shake my ass all night because it's really tight. Everybody's jealous of my tight ass. It is so hot, makes me wanna dance. Everybody loves my tight little butt. My tight little butt makes you feel like a slut. Tell me what you're gonna do now. 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 Everybody wants to know what you are doing. Everybody wants to know what you are spewing. You are just spewing all of that hate. Everybody wants to sit around it. I don't really know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a man like you. All right, you guys, I'm going to probably end the stream here in just a little bit. Does anybody have any final chats they want to add to this? Does anybody have any final virtual gifts that they want to give Zaddy? Does anybody want to make an old man happy? No, I'm just kidding. But no, if any last second gifts, any subscribes, if you guys could subscribe to the channel, it does help the channel grow in more ways than one, so I do appreciate it. But yeah, more subscribes the better. We're seeing how far we can get. I mean, we're really getting to a precipice right now. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I don't know when we'll get there, but we'll get there. Call me Mr. Raider. Call me Mr. Wrong. Call me insane. I know what I want, and I want it now. I want you, 'cause I'm Mr. Vain. I know what I want, and I want it now. I want you, 'cause I'm Mr. Vain. Alright, it's time for me to shake my ass. And I'm not gonna wash my ass. I'll never wash my ass. Okay, I washed my ass, but I don't want to. I don't want to know. I finally washed my ass today. I finally washed my ass today. I'm sorry. I needed to, yeah. Everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know why you acting like a hoe, why you acting like a hoe, why you acting like a hoe. Everybody wants to know why you acting like a hoe, why you acting like a hoe. Everybody wants to know why you acting like a hoe, why you acting like a hoe, why you acting like a hoe, why you acting like a hoe. Why are you acting like a hoe? And you don't know. You're acting like a hoe. You better stop acting like a hoe. You better stop acting like a hoe. My boy Key Moy, he's giving me gifts. He's making me feel hot, and he's making me feel right. My boy Key Moy Chapman makes me feel tight. Oh, dude, 7 floating hearts for 10 jewels? My man, dude. 2 times, 3 times. Duval, dude, by the way, your Jacksonville Jaguars won a very important game today, by the way. They, if I remember correctly, they were playing Denver, and they won earlier, which I think that allowed them to clinch a playoff position. Duval. Dude, I'm just natural made 10K on Kalshi. Hot damn, dude. Now, there's a chance I'm going to the fantasy championship. I'm not sure yet, though. Okay, so you got to wait for the Colts game. Okay. Got it, man. But, man, go Kemoy Chapman, though, dude. There's a chance that his Jacksonville Jaguars do... Jacksonville. Duval. I love that press conference. Jacksonville. Duval. I still Liam Cohen, man. He's a savant. The Jaguars, I think, are being overlooked in a lot of ways. I hope that they go to the playoffs. I really do. I wouldn't mind seeing Jacksonville go to the playoffs. That'd be incredible. I don't feel comfortable making any bets for people, man. First off, I'm not a big fan of gambling. If you're winning big, great. I am not a fan of gambling, man. I prefer not to do it. I mean, I'm not a... I don't mind if other people gamble. I just don't want your financial fate to be in my hands in that sense. I don't mind letting you know that you should probably, not financial advice, but I think everybody should buy Vanguard Total World Index ETF. That's what I believe. That's the one thing that I swing trade, and oh my God, does it get me a juicy one? Oh yeah. Do I get juicy or do I get juicy? Michael Saylor. That's true. I remember you telling me that. I'm just natural. The gambling, it's how you make your living, man. I get it. I think that you're the one who told me that. Oh man, that's too much pressure, man. Well, what if I pick the wrong bet? Nah, dude. Well, I guess we could bet on the San Francisco game tomorrow. Okay, so this is San Francisco versus the Indianapolis Colts. I'm kind of leaning towards San Francisco to win that game. Now, I'm not saying that you should bet it, but if I were to do the money line on that particular game, I would say San Francisco. Hey, if you like the risky moves, man, that's your business at the end of the day, but I am not a big fan of... I mean, if you already have a lot of capital, I guess it's one thing. I still think if you're going to... I still think safe gains are worth it because safe gains are gains. So a 1 or 2% gain in a week feels pretty good to me. So like, and I usually have like $10,000 at a time on the Vanguard Total World Index. Granted, I think that's the smartest thing that one can do is keep their dough on the Vanguard Total World Index. That's my opinion. That's not fact. It's just an opinion. But hope you guys can appreciate that, though. But just remember, that was not... I don't think you should. That's not gambling advice. It's not financial advice. I just want to let everybody know that this is all for entertainment and educational purposes only. I am vehemently against betting for the most part, so I hope that you're being smart about this, brother. But if you're betting, I mean, whatever you choose to bet on, that's on you. I'm just saying that's what I would bet on personally. I think San Fran's going to win that game. But I very well could be wrong. So I'm not going to tell you what you should bet, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you like to day trade futures? That's not bad. You know, day trading futures could probably be a lucrative moneymaker, for all I know. I'm not going to lie, I don't know much about the futures market because I've never really dabbled in the futures market, to be honest. But it's a thought that's crossed my mind for sure. I've heavily considered dabbling in the futures market for sure. Yeah. Considered it. You know what I mean? That's just my thought on it. Nah, but futures are nice. They're nice. I hope you guys don't do Kalshi. Freaking Kalshi, man. I want to thank my boy Kimoy for those virtual gifts, by the way. If anybody has any last-minute virtual gifts that they want to throw my way, you know I'm always open to it. I'm always sprung for the virtual gifts. You made a lot of money on Kalshi, man? Hey, man, if you're making money on Kalshi, you know, good on you, brother. I still think it's gambling, though. I still think Kalshi is straight up gambling. That's my opinion on it, but dude, Abigail, if you have $17,000 in your bank account, maybe you should consider putting it into ETFs. And avoid getting a car.
Laugh out loud.
Oh, thank you. I'm just natural. I appreciate it. I did not expect to get a $19.99 super chat from you, my brony brother. Thank you. Hell yeah. What's the occasion? What did I do? Thank you, bud. Just remember. I do not condone gambling. I know you live fast and dangerously. Seriously. But I respect the heck out of it. Hey, I do want to thank you for that $19 super chat, man. I was actually not expecting that. Hell yeah. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that big time, man. That is a $20 super chat right there. Even though it says $19.99, it's basically $20. But make sure you guys subscribe to I'm Just Natural, but instead of an L at the end, it's a 1. You guys can see the super chat at the top of the page. Make sure you guys, like I said, scribe, bitches. The more simps, the better, dude. I want people to simp hard, man. But thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. See, that's the thing, man. I know I'll get more views if I'm pro Kalshi and all that, but I just can't be, man. I mean, like, I'm not going to tell you not to do it. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll tell the general public not to do it. It's up to you guys. You're adults. You guys can figure out your risk management. If you guys are good at gambling and you guys, like, if your guys are good at futures contracts and you're able to figure that stuff out, it isn't gambling. It's a strategy at that point. It's an effective one. But if you're somebody who's misinformed and don't know what they're doing, you know, I'm Just Natural. As long as you're winning, that is the most important thing to me. I honestly just hope you're winning. Seriously. Like, it sounds like you are winning, by the way. So I'm Just Natural. I want to say this. How many subscribers do you got? We're going to try to pump you up a little bit. Okay, so I'm Just Natural has 27 subscribers. You guys, make sure you guys subscribe to I'm Just Natural. You guys see the super chat above. We're trying to get my home dog a few more subs. I think we can. I think we will. 27 subs. We need to get you. We need to pump up those numbers, bud. So you guys, subscribe to I'm Just Natural because we want to see him become a YouTube sensation. I see that he has videos on there. I want to see my man get an easy 1,000. Because once you get to 1,000 subscribers, man, it becomes a lot easier. I'll tell you that. That was what happened to me. I ended up getting to 1,000 subs. Let me undo my pants a little bit. Yeah, let's see. I'm Just Natural says I win all the time. I make okay. You make most of your money day trading. Got it. Well, hey man, that's the thing. I swing trade, so it's funny. You and I, the irony is that I'm Just Natural. You and I are not that different. Well, we are different in our approaches. So you're more risky in your approach. I'm a little more safer. So you day trade, I swing trade. You probably day trade ETFs from what I can tell, which is a good thing, by the way, because I day trade ETFs as well. I love day trading ETFs. Anthony Coopin, what up, dude? Anthony Coopin says, hey there, buddy. What up, Brony? Brony, brother. Yeah. But yeah, no, for me personally, man, I think that you and I, as far as it goes, we're not that different. I think our risk tolerance is different. So I think our risk tolerance, because like I said, I'm a swing trader. You're more of a day trader. I mean, day trading is tempting, don't get me wrong, but swing trading is just, it feels more natural to me because I usually get most of my profits by the end of the week is how it ends up working. Yeah, but I'm Just Natural. Here's the thing. I think I would get kicked off of YouTube if I started doing that. Because drinking alcohol and gambling, that's a recipe for getting kicked off of YouTube, in my opinion. Now, there's probably channels that do that, But I don't want to become one of those channels. I really don't. Like, it's not my cup of tea, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, I love talking about swing trading because swing trading for the most part isn't gambling if you're smart about it, right? I'm smart about it in the sense that I swing trade the Vanguard Total World Index, also known by its ticker symbol VT. And the reason that I swing trade the VT is very simple. It gives me a leg up, ultimately. A random guy says, my biological stepson says you swing. I knew it. I swing both ways. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fairly straight. I'd like to believe I'm straight. Song MF Jones says start wearing makeup and dress up with some high heels. Your subs will skyrocket. That is, Song Jones, you might be right. You may very well be correct on that. I don't want to admit that you're correct on that. I'm afraid to. But you might be right. I'm in denial. I mean, I'm not going to lie. The thought has crossed my mind to do a gambling channel. But no, I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to do it. It's just not me. Oh, no. I'm Just Natural is saying, do you not see my messages? I want to see you, Edge. Oh, my God. Well, I mean, I appreciate the enthusiasm, brother. I do appreciate the enthusiasm. Get a haircut. Nah, I like my hair. It's not bad. I got an Elvis look to me. Okay, maybe I don't have an Elvis look per se, but ain't nothing but a hound dog. Song Jones is asking if I enjoy edging. Well, I know that edging is a term used by people on the internet quite often. I also love the term. I prefer the term gooning to edging. I think that gooning is more honorable than edging. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that edging is more honorable than gooning? Maybe. I don't know. Probably. My Gooner Brony brothers. All right, you guys. I gotta take a shower. I smell like a goat. But I am a little bit tired at the moment. I do want to thank I'm Just Natural, though, by the way. Thank you again, my man, for that super chat, the $20 super chat. Thank you again for the donation. Make sure you guys subscribe to @I'm Just Natural. It looks like natural is at the end, it's a 1 instead of an L. So make sure you guys subscribe to I'm Just Natural. Like I said, instead of an L, it's a 1 instead of an L. What is what it looks like. I know what you mean by edging. Oh my God. I know what edging is, unfortunately. Unfortunately. You guys are killing me, man. Alrighty. Well, There's a football game on? Really? Where? I didn't know there was another game. Thought the Sunday night game already happened, man. Look at this, you guys. I'm relying on my kicker. My kicker, Eddie Pinheiro, dude. I'm relying on Eddie Pinheiro to win me this Diddy game. This Diddy game, dude. It's all up to that, dude. It's all up to that. Cheeks McClappin. Oh, my God. Sorry, I'm just natural. I got to talk to the chat more. I get it. My bad. But anyway, any final questions that you guys want me to answer before I go? Because I got to go take a shower. I'm tired. I got to get to bed. But any last questions that you guys want me to answer? Oh no, dude. I'm just natural descent a 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". OMG. Oh God. Thank you so much for the 67 Jules, my man. Thank you for sending the 6'7". Oh no, we got another 6'7". Thank you so much. I'm just natural. I appreciate you, bro. What a beast, dude. What a beast. I'm just natural is funding the hell out of this particular stream, and I appreciate it, my brony. You the man. You the GOAT. Are you my brony brother? Brony brother. Oh, God. Because everybody wants to be my brony. Everybody wants to suck my... Oh, no, what's going on, man? Well, I appreciate you all. I do want to say thank you to everybody who has... been keeping up with the stream, being crazy in the stream with me. I appreciate you all. Keep those cheeks a-clapping. Don't clap my cheeks too hard. I appreciate it. Just stay easy on the cheeks. Be nice to my butt cheeks. As nice as you can to the butt cheeks, at least. GLHF. I don't know what that means, but I'm down for it. I think I'm down for it. I'm just natural sent a GLHF for 10 joules. That's pretty beast, dude. What a stud, dude. What a complete salve, dude. I love it. So, did I put money on the game? So, in the Fantasy Football League, we have a $50 buy-in. And winner gets the pot, for the majority of the pot, I should say. So, how does it work? So, I think the winner gets $350. The second place person gets 50. Actually, I think the pot is bigger this year. So I think the pot is actually bigger this year, so that's a good thing. So if I go to the championship game and then I win the championship game, that's huge. So chances are I will win tomorrow, but it's not a given. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I don't know what's going to happen, though. If we're going to be honest. I'm not too sure. I'll be the best I can, AKA. I appreciate you, bro. But thank you for the GLHF. I'm just natural. Also, thank you for the 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". How many times do you guys want me to say 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", 6'7"? I'm turning into a chode, by the way. I'm turning into the biggest chode of all time. 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. OMG. Why did I do this to the world? Oh God, what have you done? You're a pink brony bro, and you dance at the gay club. Oh my God. Oh my God, Kimoy sending floating hearts. He sent 1. Kimoy Chapman sent 2. He sent 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. 17. He's going for the record, folks. Combo 20. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Kimoy Chapman. I appreciate it, man. We got Blue Nose Pity in the house. But thank you, Kimoy, for the 20 floating hearts. That's the real brony brother right there, dude. Kimoy is the real brony brother. Crazy. You're a pink brony bro, and you dance at the gay club. Oh my God. I'm just having fun on the stage in my hooves. $20 was Denver's score in today's game. That's crazy. It's friggin' wild, man. All right, you guys. I got to take a shower. I got to get to bed. But I appreciate all the gifts. I appreciate the super chat as well. Seriously, make sure you guys subscribe to at I'm Just Natural. Instead of an L at the end of it, it's a 1. So keep that in mind. All right. Well, I'm out, you guys. Thank you again. Thank you, Kimoy Chapman. It was good seeing you again, brother. And congratulations to the Jaguars on a very impressive win. We're seeing some crazy stuff out of Trevor Lawrence, and I think Liam Cohen is bringing the best out of Trevor Lawrence, man. I think we're gonna see Trevor Lawrence turn into a stud under what seems to be a great mind, the great mind of Liam Cohen. So I am curious to see where the Jacksonville Jaguars go. I hope they make the playoffs. I think they could actually make a deep playoff run, which is wild. I'm still rooting for the Seahawks to win it all this year. I think we have a chance to go to the Super Bowl and win it all. With Sam Darnold, I really do. I think we're going to be in a lot of close games, of course. But I think we're going to have the edge. Seattle's defense is looking incredible this year. Our offense still needs some work, but our offense appears to be competent enough to get us to where we need to go. So I'm praying, man. I'm praying. Go Hawks, go Seattle. That they are. Anyway, I thank you guys. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have an incredible rest of the night, and make sure you guys have some fun, okay? Okay, so thoughts on Michael Burry's short positions on NVIDIA and Palantir. I will admit NVIDIA is extremely overvalued right now. I know that they're an AI play. I get that, but Wall Street and retail investors have really pumped up NVIDIA to a point where their price over earnings ratio is ridiculous. 400 times like price over earnings last time I checked. I could be wrong on that. So definitely fact check me on that for sure. Palantir, they're, in my opinion, kind of an unethical, evil company, but whatever. I'm not a fan of them. So I understand why Michael Burry's shorting them. I think they're pretty overvalued too. I think what Michael Burry's doing is he's shorting the overvalued companies that are really overvalued that should crash down, hopefully. Then again, bull markets can happen at any time. People can get excited over the craziest things, and we'll see what happens ultimately. Before I go, I might as well check. Couple things. Okay. Well, so far, so good. Still can't believe how fat of a dividend I'm going to get from VT, though. Vanguard Total World Index, baby. I love the VT, though, man. It's incredible. But all right, I want to thank you guys for being so sexy and sexy. All right, I'm out. But yeah, that's why I guess my thoughts on it would be it's reasonable. It's actually a reasonable short position, in my opinion, by Michael Burry. Obviously, it's not financial advice on my end. I think it's a reasonable short position, though. It can go wrong. Even the most logical of short positions may go wrong because of market emotion. It may get pumped up to no end. We don't really know. Before you guys go, before I head out, make sure you guys tap the subscribe button. Tapping the subscribe button does help the channel grow in more ways than one. So more subscribers, more success. So we really appreciate all the subscribership. And I just hope you all have an incredible rest of the night.